Oh no! Oh
Jeez,
no!
that just ended. Done.
Starting it over.
All right. Your picture disappeared.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Next Level, your home for all things video games and gaming news. I'm your host, Eddie, the Fishman Fisher, joined as always by Mr. Dig Douglas.
Hey, what up? Look, I'm wearing a Halloween shirt.
Hey, look! I'm eating Halloween cheese balls.
Ew.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. No, never mind. Cheese balls are good. I'm not even here to make fun of. Those are good.
We'll see.
Yeah, your picture went away for a second there. That was really weird.
Yeah, I clicked my picture to go away, so it wasn't just like me staring at my screen and everyone's like, yes.
Oh, so you're just going to hear, your picture went away. Just in the background.
So I wanted to talk to you really quick before we got moving into everything else about Metal Gear Solid 5 and how I was being more hyperbolic about my disappointment because I forgot about the silly vocal virus. That was
Yeah, because Skullface, he was mad. He got everything taken from him, so he's like, "Yeah, screw you guys. I'm going to take it all from you." And then I'm not going to say spoilers, but then we find out that
Did they wrap that up though? Was that like completely wrapped up? The whole 3 strains thing, or no?
See, that's where it gets interesting. Yes, with the cutscene of Mission 51.
Oh.
No, without. But see, that's like we were talking about. Konami said they're ramping up for another Metal Gear. Part of me wonders, maybe Konami was like, "Hey, Kojima, you're dumb. You're done. We're cutting you off. We're just going to make a sequel to this game." He goes, "No, I want to put everything in here." And they said, "Nope, you're done."
So use assets and just pump something out.
Yep. So I almost wonder if this is, which I think would be cooler, if we have a sequel where you take down Liquid. But I'm worried every Metal Gear game without Kojima hasn't been great.
Yeah. And it's like not official most of the time.
Yeah. Like the Portable Ops story was okay, but everything else about it was just kind of, sure. But
right.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I'll check it out. I don't like Konami whatsoever. But
not anymore. I mean, they're just holding on to great franchises and doing nothing with it. So
who has better IPs? Konami or Capcom overall?
Oh man, Capcom used to be top dog to me because they had like Mega Man and they had like really good X-Men games. They had Street Fighter. They had obviously gosh, I'm like drawing a blank. Okami and stuff like that.
Resident Evil, Dead Rising.
Yeah, Resident Evil, Dead Rising. That's right. They just have so much stuff, but it just feels like both Konami and Capcom have just decided to not really do anything with any of that. Oh, they had Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, well, I think Capcom's coming back around at least.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, they are realizing like maybe we should fix some problems here.
But no, the other note I was just going to say about Metal Gear 2 was just like, I think I'm still disappointed that I felt like playing the game, it was not finished. Like I could feel that. And I definitely don't blame Kojima because you could see the workings of so much stuff in that game. And you could just see that it was rushed or whatever. But like it's the same kind of disappointment with Metal Gear Rising. Game is awesome, super good, really liked it. It's just not the game I was supposed to get, and I'm bummed out that I'll never get that. It still bums me out to this day. Like I want that story of Raiden and
Sonny
going out and saving Sonny.
Would you say Metal Gear Solid 5 left you with a phantom pain? I think you wake up every day and go, Doug, why do we continue to talk about it? Just to suffer. And I'm like, yeah.
So outside of Metal Gear, what else have you been up to? Playing any of this new stuff at all?
I still play Guitar Hero because, man, that's so good. I don't even care. But really, the main thing has been a little title called Halo 5.
Yeah, let's talk about Halo 5. That's the other one that I'd like to delve in with a little bit with you.
So about 20 minutes before we started, I played some SWAT, which I think I'm coming around to SWAT. That might be the best.
Dude, SWAT's good.
Oh, man, it's so good. I used to never like it.
Actually, I like them a lot.
Yeah. So, okay. 5 is better than I thought. But I feel like the campaign fell pretty short. And I almost... It's weird, right? Because I felt the same way about Halo 4's campaign. I was like, ah, okay, sure, I guess. And I was like, oh, maybe they'll learn better. I think this campaign is better than 4's, without a doubt. But it still feels like, yeah, okay, whatever, I guess. And it's weird.
A build-up game, and you can kind of feel that.
Yeah, we've talked about this, and the kind of funny guys were talking about it too. All the trailers, the very first trailer. Now, it's not fair, I don't think, to compare it to this. Remember the very first trailer for Halo 5? Master Chief with that cool cloak, walking in the desert with a Cortana's chip.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, oh, Halo's coming out. And it's like, oh, cool, Master Chief's going to be on the search for. And all the stuff coming up was like Locke versus Chief. And then there was that cutscene where it showed Locke over Chief's dead body. And then there was that cutscene with Chief over Locke's dead body. And everyone's like, oh, my gosh. Ah! And then it comes out, and the first, hour and a half is that. And then Chief's like, no. And then Locke goes, no. We gotta help Chief now. I punched him in the face. We got to help him.
I would say it's probably a little bit longer than that, right? I guess not, though. It was probably like the first third of the game.
Yeah, and I think those trailers are really well done. Halo always has really good trailers. It's just weird that they would focus on that. And then the very first trailer being he's searching for Cortana alone. And then it's, nope, you have a team with you the entire time. You got Fred. Fred's hanging out with you.
Yeah. I like Fred.
It's weird. I like Halo 5, but I'm kind of bummed out that it doesn't have split screen because someone's like, oh, dude, we can play some Halo 5. I'm like, nah, we can't. You're going to have to buy an Xbox One. And
that is a bummer because that's been like a staple for that series for so long. That and being able to do split screen online would have been super cool.
Yeah, and I don't think people would care if you went the split screen it was 30 frames. Because guess what? We've been playing Halo at 30 frames for over 10 years. Gosh, is Halo over 10 years old now?
It's a pretty old game.
And, Master Chief Collection, they came out at 60 frames, but it still doesn't work. But that's besides the point.
At least that was 60 frames and it dropped down to 30.
Yeah, but no, Halo 5's pretty good. I like the multiplayer more than I thought, and it's cool because the Warzone and Arena are very different.
Yeah,
from what I play. Because Arena feels more like classic Halo, and Warzone is like Battlefield Halo, and both are very good. So, you know what?
How do you feel about those two modes, though, like in the Warzones? Like, how do you feel about the requisition packs and calling in weapons and limited time use stuff?
Okay, I don't like the AI one with the AIs running around. I don't like that.
Like,
me and Chris played it one night. I'm like, I don't know if I care for this, but I like the other mode more. But the requisition packs to me are just silly because I don't think they do anything bad. But it's like, just give me a tank in the field. I don't want to burn this card and have a tank and then die and lose it because that's the problem with them. Because you die, you can die right away.
Like if all they did was just take it and make it so that the stuff was just set to a tier. You have to get to level 8 to call in the thing. And then you get 5 this match or something. That would be better because you not only have to get to that level of requisition, but you have to utilize those points. So calling in 2 tanks is probably not going to happen every match.
Yeah.
So what's the point of limiting in them?
But the guns all feel really good this time around. Even the plasma pistol, I actually like that now because that thing sucks. What does this mean, plasma pistol? Why did I do that?
Because you pull a trigger. Woo-hoo.
Okay. But to the campaign, here's one thing that I hate that 343 does, and we've talked about it. Let me pick a weapon and stick to it. I hate
stick with it for a while.
It's like, oh, drop this gun. I gotta pick up this one. The shotgun's really good though. It's a good shotgun.
Yeah, I do like the scatter shot.
But
I guess there is the normal shotgun too.
Yeah, I just wish there was more Chief in it. I'm not mad. I hate Locke because Locke is whatever to me. But I don't know. I like Master Chief. He doesn't really do anything.
I kind of like the idea though of just hey, Master Chief is off doing this super awesome thing, and I'm Locke, and I need to go figure all this stuff out. And Master Chief's I felt like they kind of empowered Chief without you playing him in a way.
Kind of like Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, that's why I made that reference. To me, it makes sense. You look at Snake in Metal Gear Solid 2, and he's kind of doing everything for you. For a while there.
Also, Arbiter was awesome in this game. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, just running around with a sword killing people.
I like the Arbiter. I wonder if Halo 6 is going to be a team again. I almost wonder if they're just going to go to you play as Chief the whole time.
It'll be you play as Chief, player 2 plays as Locke, player 3 is the Arbiter, and 4
is Book.
That'd be cool.
Because I like Nathan Fillion, that's all. But, yeah, I don't know.
You ever watch that show Castle?
No, but I've heard it's really good because he makes Firefly references constantly. Well,
yeah, his daughter in the show dresses up as him in Firefly, I think. But no, it's the first episode's really corny, but that's Nathan Fillion doing a cop drama, like, but with hilarity. It's great.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool guy. I like him. He would be a good Nathan Drake, I think, but he's starting to get a little older, so I almost wonder if.
Yeah, I mean, back in his younger days, he would have been perfect, but
Yeah.
Play anything else that was not Halo though?
I don't think so. I think it's mainly been Halo. Not that I can think of, anyway. I mean, we played a lot of Puyo Puyo that one night, and then Drawful. You were there.
The funniest thing to me with Drawful is when people don't get it, and it's like a train wreck.
Look, man, I saw heaven, and I said 7 minutes in heaven. Ah, death.
Okay, well, first of all, let's not even get into how that didn't make any sense. I'm more talking about like Will, who had a theme to draw, and he drew. There was a junk drawer, and it was like a square.
Yeah, he said, "Yeah, it's a junk drawer." I didn't know what I was doing. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Will." But no, that game's great. I do want to get Jackbox Party Pack 2, but for 25, I'll wait.
Yeah, I get that.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I believe that's it.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I finished the Halo campaign. I don't know, like I think it's overall like a really good game. I'm waiting for all the rest of the modes to get patched in just to see how deep they go with it. But I like playing SWAT. I like playing Warzones.
Are they adding an oddball? Do you know?
Yeah, I think all that's coming in. But what's that mode that's in there right now that's the weird sounding one?
It's not the one from 4, right? Where you throw the ball to the goal and the guy screams, "Goal!" That mode was
it's like the best mode in the game, though, and I just haven't tried it yet.
I don't know, but that mode in 4 was awesome, so I hope they bring that back. That was really late in Halo 4's life.
See, and that's everyone's like, oh, they stole that from Call of Duty, even though Halo once again did it first. But
man, I know we're gonna get there, but man, Black Ops 3 has a lot of content in it. Holy crap!
Yeah, no, it does.
They know. I think Activision knows if this one fails, who cares anymore?
Yeah. And it's weird. Like I think Advanced Warfare is an amazing like Call of Duty game, but a lot of people hate it. Apparently,
I think a lot of the problem was Ghosts came out before it, so they're like, ugh, about it. That's my assumption.
And I think that's why Black Ops 3 has to just hit the ground running, like with everything it's got, because as they say, you're always paying for its previous sins.
That's deep, man.
Yeah, But no, yeah, Halo, obviously. I appreciated Halo's, like, they explain things a little better than just assuming you knew everything.
Yeah,
Like, they're still like, I don't know, where'd you get this team? But it's like, oh, well, okay, whatever. They're a team. It works. And they kind of just make small notes, like Cortana's like, oh, yeah, they're like a family. They're here. Woo!
And she makes fun of them.
And then, man, I want to say I played something else, like outside of a little bit of Yoshi's Woolly World, but I don't really think I played much at all this week.
Does Sonic 3D Blast count? I played that.
I remember being like the only guy who thought that game was good, and everyone was making fun of me.
So, making fun of me. Well, I only played it on the Game Gear, so I'm like, ugh. And then I played the Saturn version. It's like, oh, okay, this is actually all right. Like Sonic controls okay in that game.
Nice.
Yep. So there you go. Sonic the Hedgehog still popular in 2015.
Yeah, he's still so great.
Ah, poor guy.
All right. Well, yeah, I didn't play much. I don't have a whole lot to talk about anyway. But how about we run down some quick new releases? We'll take an awkward break and then we'll go from there.
Cool.
All right. So, yeah, there's kind of there's 3 big ones. I mean, there's a lot of small stuff. You got Snoopy's Grand Adventure. Oh,
which is better than what you would think. Honestly, it's actually not bad.
Yeah, you played that demo, and I'm just like, it looks so weird.
He's really floaty in it, and you collect beans. I don't know, but it seems okay if you like peanuts. You know, it's weird that I don't think kids today really care about the Peanut Gang.
Probably not.
It's a weird thing. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, so your big releases this one. The one that's already released on Tuesday was Need for Speed, coming out on Xbox One and PS4. I'm waiting for you to try it. I would like to know from Mr. Need for Speed over there.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll check it out tomorrow. Since everyone's gonna be playing Call of Duty, I'll play that.
And of course, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, that is coming out this Friday, along with Yokai Watch on the 3DS. Quick note too, the Black Ops, just a friendly reminder for everyone, if you're on PS3, if you're on 360, you're not getting campaign, and you're basically getting no downloadable content for that entire game. So you probably won't get all the other modes that we'll be talking about. So think about upgrading. It's kind of time. GameStop's running a deal to trade in your own stuff and get a boost, and just, I don't know, be a good time to do it.
I love that music.
That's kind of it for that. It's a smaller list of bigger week.
Shovel Knight came out on physical.
Oh yeah, why isn't this on here? That totally came out.
Yeah.
As well as the Ultimate Edition of Evolve.
Oh yeah, man, that game. I really like the gameplay of it, but no one plays it.
We will have to go back to it.
Yeah.
Also, they announced that Evolve thing today, even though it's already out. They also said that they're going to bring a trilogy complete pack for Borderlands on 360 and PS3. Should have put it on next gen, but whatever.
Oh, like on a disc?
Yeah, I guess so.
Weird. I wonder why they didn't port Borderlands 1 up to Xbox One or PS4.
Wasn't it 1 and 2?
2 in pre-sequel.
Was it?
Yeah, because it's the Handsome collection, Handsome Jack.
Oh, right. Good call.
1 isn't bad. Like, I think it's harder to play after playing 2, but it's a good game.
Sweet spot, man.
Yeah, 2's so good.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I grew into this track over here.
I wonder if we'll ever get a Spelunky 2.
I don't know, man. We'll see. But yeah, that's your new releases this week. We say we transition into some sweet news. I'm going to skip the breaks because we don't really need to take them. You ready for this?
I'm just yeah, go ahead.
Guess what?
Mega Man's so good. What?
Batman. It's out on PC.
And it still doesn't work.
Very true. So, finally out on PC, but apparently Warner Brothers is still offering full refunds on people who are still experiencing a bunch of issues. So, hey, if you got it and you just are just like, this sucks, let them know because you'll get your money back.
Guess what? I'll even say this. Even if you played it and enjoyed it and it ran fine, get your money back because screw Warner Brothers for this.
Yeah, they said they'd be offering a full refund through 2015. Regardless of how long you've played the product, you can also return the season pass along with the main game, but not separately. That's kind of awesome that they would do that.
I just can't believe they were like, yeah, it's fixed. You didn't change it.
But they kind of admitted that they haven't fixed all of it because they said, for those of you that hold on to the game, we are going to continue to address the issues that we can fix and talk about that we cannot fix. So
what can't they fix? Just play it on PS4 or Xbox One. It's fine there.
Yeah, Master Race and everything, but no, it's totally fine.
Master Race doesn't even work.
I kind of kept it a little light on news today, but I'm sure you have a couple more to add in once I do all this.
Yeah, I forgot to pull up that thing for you. I mean, the text, but I got it.
Mirror's Edge was delayed, which I'm okay with. I mean, it was coming out May of next year, something like that.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, I don't have it right here. I thought it's. But yeah, they delayed it out. I know people were getting really bummed because oh man, we're supposed to see that early in the year. But to me, I'd rather have Mirror's Edge get its due. Like, let EA take its time, do the game right.
Take the guns out of it.
Let's see. World of Warcraft movie. Normally, I don't know about you, but for me, I always think whenever they talk about video game movies, people come in and talk to me about video game movies. I say, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it because not one has really happened since Silent Hill. And that one was awesome, but pretty much every other video game movie is not worth it or never going to come out.
I wonder what the fate of that Metal Gear movie is.
It's not happening. It's never going to happen.
You're probably right.
Especially now, probably. But I don't know. I guess the World of Warcraft one, I can probably see it'll probably happen because they've got a trailer and they've got all sorts of stuff happening with that thing. So
Yeah, that people are pretty hyped up about it.
yeah, I guess it looks pretty good. Like they
Yeah.
have like full on like movie posters and everything. It looks pretty crazy.
No, it's essentially just Lord of the Rings stuff. Why not? You know.
Yeah, that's that's a good point. Big surprises coming on the 7th as well. So what? This Saturday is the 7th, right?
Yeah, and 7 days.
Yeah. So EA and BioWare are saying that yeah, N7 Day they're gonna have some big surprises coming, alluding to either I don't know. Do you think it's probably a Mass Effect trilogy on PS4, Xbox One? Do you think it might be something else?
I don't think it will be because Peter Moore was like, "Yeah, you release HD collections when you run out of ideas." So I don't think they'll do that.
Okay. So what do you think it would be
Release date?
for Andromeda?
Yeah.
I mean, watch. They say like, oh, it's coming in March.
Or watch. It's just, hey, by the way, we're letting you guys know that Loot Crate is coming out soon. Like, oh, thanks, guys.
See, I don't think I think Andromeda can't do a release date yet because Mirror's Edge is much further along than Andromeda, I would assume, since we've seen like gameplay of that.
Oh,
And
maybe you're.
that one just got delayed, so
That's new DLC for Mass Effect 3 to hold us over.
it's we changed the ending because
Again.
everyone just can't accept the fact that we had an ending and we wrote the game.
Sorry.
Like, okay, I get that it's kind of lame to just have 3 choices at the end, but
Yeah.
I mean, every other choice that you made had an effect on everything else in every other part of the game. Like, not everything you did is going to change what's going to happen with the Reaper situation at the end. Like, just because you talk to Ted on Moon 6 doesn't mean that that's going to change what your ending's going to be, you know?
I just miss that universe, and I'm excited for it to come back.
What if?
What
Right.
if?
Let me ask you
All
this. If they remade a trilogy and they put it
Okay.
out on Xbox One, PS4, do you think they should change the mechanics of 1 but keep everything else?
Oh.
I mean, mechanically, as in how the guns feel. Like, I think them
Oh.
leaving ammo out of it is totally fine.
If it played like 2 and 3, but still had all the RPG stuff in it, I'd be all for it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Because that's the only problem with 1, because 1's still my favorite out of the 3.
1's really good.
And the music, oh. Man, Mass Effect, dude.
That's a
Better
good
than Star Wars? What do you think?
Better than Star Wars?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think?
Ah, man, that's a tall thing to ask.
Mass Effect has Hanar. Now take that into consideration with your answer.
You know, I would have to say that every alien in Mass Effect doesn't annoy me like half of them in Star Wars. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we do have
There is that.
Mr.
Oh, that guy.
T-
Ah, he's gross singing Let the Bodies Hit the Floor.
To me, that was like the epitome of YouTube.
Yeah, that sums it up.
Oh my. Well, the last thing I had written down was Konami closes Kojima Productions Los Angeles. Did you read that article by chance?
Yeah, that to me
What's
nails
the deal with that?
that to me puts a nail in the coffin of us getting anything more Metal Gear Solid 5 related. Like that's it. We're just gonna have crappy online and stupid FOBs. FOBs. Sound like you're swearing at someone. Yeah, FOB.
So let me ask you this then: like, do you think that? I mean, you had all those like crazy theories you were talking about last week.
Yeah, play this like a fiddle.
Do you? Because we didn't talk about it on the show. Like all of the. Okay, what was the stuff that we were talking about?
So,
After the show.
what is it? Famitsu? Is that how you pronounce it?
Famitsu.
Famitsu. They had a strategy guide coming out.
Japanese big giant video game magazine.
Yeah, they were doing a stream and they were like, here's our new strategy guide, and they were flipping through it, and I guess you couldn't watch it in America, only you could watch it in Japan. So some people were like, oh, I can read Japanese, don't worry everyone, I'll translate it for you. Guess what they did? They all lied. Like, oh, there's this many more missions in it, and I saw this map, and here are the screenshots. And they like doctored all this crap up, got all of us excited on Reddit, and then said, nah, screw you guys, and then just appeared.
That's legit. They actually came out and said, ha ha ha.
The translating guys did. Yes, not actually the real dude showing off the strategy guide. Like the people saying, oh, I'm watching it right now. This is what's going on. They're jerks. They're just leaving us with all this phantom pain.
Man, we're just
Metal Gear's crazy, dude.
5 years.
No. So I don't know. It's a bummer, and it sucks that Konami was like, you're done, studio, get out of here. And I just wonder who's gonna take over Metal Gear because they got rid of Kojima Productions entirely. Like who? Who has such a lust for revenge? Who?
Freaking Metal Gear.
Metal Gear 5, I will say this, has a lot of good, just quick snippet of quotes. There's a lot of them.
I'll give you that.
So good.
I want to touch his paw pads.
Oh, man. D-Dog is so cute.
D-Dog's
it's a wolf. You don't
favorite.
even know it's a dog.
Like, I still think D-Dog is the guy I would walk around with. Like, I got my level up with Quiet and went right back to using D-Dog.
I think in real life, if I was walking around, I'd be like, D-Dog, come with me, Quiet. No. Because everyone would be all weird and looking at me like, what's going on over there? I mean, like, whoa, what's that wolf's name? Oh, D-Dog. Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know, in the video game, though, I remember I was walking around and I'm like, man, I can't find this guy. He should be in the middle of this thing. It was like one of those missions where you have to go find the old Mother Base.
Oh, Wandering.
Yeah, the Wandering Soldier.
Like this?
And,
why'd they walk like that? Why'd they do that?
Oh, I thought you were trying to tell me to stop saying something. I was like,
no, and they're all like, boss, is that you?
But like, no, like I brought Quiet along because I was just leveling her up and stuff, and it took me forever to do this. So I shipped her away, and then I brought in D-Dog, and it was like, dude, he's right there. And I was like, sweet. That took 1 second.
Thanks for not humming in my ear, D-Dog.
Yeah, that too. But that means that she is targeting someone when she's humming?
Yes, I believe so. But I just hate when it goes, it's like, gosh, because the radio keeps turning on and off. It's like, dude, stop. Leave the radio on, Quiet. Quit turning on and off. And then you just go, Quiet. Chico.
That's the weird thing about going into Phantom Pain as well. Is like they kind of just let, like, where'd Chico go?
Oh, he died. Wait.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait, where did, hold on.
Oh, he did.
What happened?
What about that?
I forgot. I'm trying to think.
Loop in that helicopter.
Was he in the helicopter?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he died because Paz was like, they put the other. And then everyone on the internet was really mad, which...
Yeah. You could have just said, in my leg.
Yeah, and you know what? If it was a dude going, they put it in my... No one would have said a word.
My urethra!
Oh, can you imagine a tiny little bomb in there?
Not doing that, a little pipe bomb.
Oh, gross.
So, did you have any other news stuff that you had pulled up then?
Yeah. Hold on. Did you see the rumor that Black Ops 2 might be getting 2 years worth of DLC?
2 years?
Yeah, the guy that's talking about it, apparently he also leaked some early Black Ops 3 stuff, so people are kind of more inclined to listen to him. But from what I understand, this DLC is gonna... From what he said, this year is Infinity Ward's... No. Is it Sledgehammer? This is Sledgehammer's year, which is Ghosts. So Activision's worried about it, so they're just going to have Black Ops DLC at the same time.
That's horrible.
Yeah. So...
Are they going to make Ghost 2?
No, World at War 2. Watch.
That'd be cool.
It's just weird because, man, they're adding so much to Black Ops. There's like a kart racing mode and a twin-stick shooter mode, a zombie campaign, zombies. It's just... There's a lot in here.
So they'll do two $50 season passes probably.
Woo. Yeah. So
if they did all in one is the $50 thing. That'd be a killer deal.
Yeah, that. I know everyone's gonna be playing Call of Duty, but I just didn't like how it played, so it's kind of a bummer that I'm not all excited about it. Like, it wasn't as smooth as Titanfall.
Yeah, I think it's weird, like going back and seeing the original people really hone their craft with Titanfall, just how it feels.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell the difference. It's definitely there.
Yeah. So that's a bummer. But I'm sure everyone's going to be playing the crap out of that game. So there you go.
Oh, yeah. The people that like Call of Duty seem very excited about Black Ops 3.
Yeah. And there was one more, I think. Did you see? There's a study that came out. More women own video game consoles than men in the United States. I
know that this is going to sound like I'm being misogynistic or whatever, but I just don't believe that. and I'm basing, I could see it being true, definitely, right? But like it's like that study that came out that said women play more games than dudes. I don't see that being a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I try to think of like what would the reason be, but
like I will say because there's a bunch of people commenting and saying like, oh, does that count moms buying it for their consoles because yeah they own them? It's like yeah, but you could say the same thing about a dad. You know?
Geez, one of the first comments, LOL, LOL, LOL. No way this can be true. See, I don't doubt that it's.
I don't doubt that it could be true. But I just don't feel that it is.
It'd be pretty interesting to. Well, maybe women like having all the DSs. I mean, there's a lot of those.
I mean, they do count like handhelds and probably mobile devices, I would assume, count.
Yeah, so I guess it's possible. Because I feel like dudes are more like, give me an Xbox, I'm good.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Like maybe the ladies have like a couple different devices and the guys stick to one.
Yeah, which I
can see that.
I can't do that because I want to play everything. But maybe
regardless, it's cool that that the spectrum is broadening and people are being less like goofy about like the stigma of video games.
Yeah, it's so weird. Before it used to not be cool to play games. Now it's cool. Is that weird?
Yeah. And so the other thing I was thinking too is like, is it like there's a lot of guys out there who are man, I'm too good for this. Like I'm a real guy with a real job, or I've got a sweet tie and I work in an office. Like there's a lot of guys out there that are just like games. Come on.
Yeah. And then they go home and play their fantasy football league.
Yeah.
It's like, you're kind of doing the same thing we are, dude.
I hate RPGs, but I love crunching numbers in baseball.
That's so weird. I still hate, like, are you a gamer? Like, no. Please don't say that. Yeah. Or Gamehead.
I don't get where Gamehead came from. It's so funny. It's like definitely an urban thing.
It's just like, I don't know. I like Mario. Just say that. I like Mario. He's cool. But I don't know. I think that's all I have, really.
Okay. Well, let's get into our final thing here. We're going to talk about Bungie. What if Bungie made Halo 4 and 5? So, I wonder about this a little bit too when you bring it up. Because I look at Halo, like all of the Halos that I played, and there's no doubt to me that my favorite campaign is the last one Bungie did, which is Halo Reach. I love that campaign. I thought it was awesome. So in my gut, I'd be like, man, if they still made it, I think the two things that would happen is if they would have the same caliber of production that the games currently have, because that's where they were building to. Mm-hmm. But they would have I feel like they would have a better understanding of not assuming too much of the people that play the games. Because I feel like Halo 1, 2, 3, and Reach don't make you assume anything.
Yeah.
Like, even with the fall of Reach, like the book compared to the game, like there was like, I don't assume you read that book. This is our story right here,
Yeah.
Then they rewrote the book.
Well, the Chief wouldn't talk as much in Halo 4 if Bungie made it. That's for sure.
I don't mind him chatting as much as he does, though.
No, I like him being chatty, but Bungie made him never talk. All he said in Halo 3 was, give me a gun. It's like, okay. And that was kind of it. But I don't think there would have been Covenant. I don't think they would have done that.
They would have just taken him out?
Yeah, because remember at the end of 3, the Covenant were done. Like, yeah, well, you know what? You're right, Arbiter, you're right. Yeah, we're good.
But then 4, it's like Civil War, though, that's going on in 5.
Yeah, and I don't think Bungie would have went that route. I also don't think we would have seen cool robot people. I don't think Bungie would have done that either.
Prometheans?
Yeah, I don't think they would have.
Why not?
I don't know.
Because, the Forerunner stuff is definitely something that's already in the lore.
Yeah, I just wonder if they would make us fight Brute, like the Brute clan, or something weird like that. Like, the Brutes are still mad. I don't know. But
I wonder if maybe that's why they got out of it, right? Like maybe they just looked at it and said, we told the story that we wanted to tell and just kind of did our thing.
Yeah, because they left Halo 3's ending up like, he's going to go towards a planet. There's still something. But I just wonder, it's weird to think about. I think gosh, what would multiplayer been like? You know?
I don't know, because like that's the thing. Like I think people forget that they're the ones that decided to make all of those changes in Halo Reach. Like,
Yeah, Reach is what
Bungie said we want to try something new.
Yeah.
And maybe they would have fell back because people kind of pushed back on Halo Reach. But at the same time, I hate when people say they Call of Duty Halo Reach's multiplayer, because it didn't really feel like Call of Duty, and they did all that stuff before Call of Duty did it anyway.
I also hate when people say Advanced Warfare is Halo.
That's stupid too. I agree.
It's like you ever played Halo before? It's definitely not like Halo.
No, you're not doing jetpacks and dashing through the air.
How do you feel about the new music composer they have for Halo?
It seemed to fit fine.
I might like him more than Marty
Yeah.
O'Donnell. I think, yeah, because some of those, because he still had like the new guy had still rock stuff in 5. Like it felt like there was still bump with the drums and stuff. But then there was like cool violin stuff. And I don't know. He sounds really good, but I think if Bungie released the Master Chief Collection, it would have worked.
Yeah, I just feel like
Because they
collection, it was, there's just no excuse to me. Like I know it's hard to get 4 games going, blah blah. It's like, no, it's not. I mean, okay, I can't say that. I don't make games, but I feel like it shouldn't be that hard because people have already done it.
Yeah, but then you hear like, well, the multiplayer. I'm like, yeah, they use the unpatched versions. Like they didn't even port the patched versions over. Also, they ported Halo 1 and 2 from the PC to Xbox One, which is easier than porting original Xbox to Xbox One.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's easier to do. Like there's no excuse for that crap. And Bungie is super good at multiplayer. Like they know how to set up lobbies really well. So I think 4 and 5 and Master Chief Collection would have had. Well, 5's is actually pretty good. 4's was a little rocky at the beginning, but 5 has been pretty solid.
Yeah.
But what would they have done with the story? It's hard to think. You know, what would they have done?
I mean, you probably know better than I, as I only played through Halo 3 once.
I mean, I guess they could have done the Forerunner thing, but I think Bungie was hinting that the Forerunners used to be human. And I don't know if 343 is going that route.
Yeah, they don't really talk about see, this is the weird thing too. Like 343 seems to know the lore. Like, what was that?
The Master Chief.
But yeah, like 343 seems to know what Halo's lore is, and they're utilizing it in different ways. So I wonder if Bungie would have gone a similar route, but maybe differently.
I do like how 343 handles the story, like with cutscenes and stuff. I think those are good. I like bringing Halsey into it and everything. I like that. But I think Chief would have lost Cortana in 4 permanently. I think Bungie would have done that. Like, oh, she went rampant. Sorry. Boom. Dropped it. That would have been the end of that. Like, I don't know. And maybe, I don't know. It's weird. We should ask Bungie.
We should. Let's call him.
It's like, what if you made Halo 4? Oh, well, let's talk about it. The guns wouldn't have sounded as good. Yeah. I almost wonder if what if Halo was going to be Destiny, but then they got out and made Destiny?
That'd be weird. I mean, I don't really feel like they're quite the same.
Well, Destiny and Halo both have a giant orb. Because you remember in 4, there's that giant circle thing? I don't know. The Didact
as well. The Cryptarchs?
Oh, yeah.
They're not the Cryptarch. That's the guy from Destiny.
Oh.
Or was that thing also called the Cryptarch? I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
This stuff straight.
Yeah, Halo 5's legendary ending was cool.
I think we watch that.
I don't think Bungie would have brought back that either.
The legendary endings?
What you see in the legendary ending of 5. I don't want to say. I don't think Bungie would have brought that back. I think they would have stuck to Forerunner structures and planets and just have you figure out the mystery of the Forerunners, and you probably, I don't know. It's weird. Although I think 343 is getting better, but it's tough because they have one more, I think, because it's called the Forerunner. No, the Reclaimer trilogy, right?
Yeah.
And one people didn't really care for. This one, it seems like people are all right with. So it's like you guys kind of have to nail 6.
Yeah, and it's funny to me to think that people are actually wishy-washy on 5, like as a campaign story, I guess, because it seemed like they were, like I said, pulling a lot from, like, oh, hey, that team that you read about in the books and these comic books tied in. But I think that's my biggest issue is that at 343, everything that they've done so far, you have to read outside material. You have to watch this show. You have to read this comic book. You have to read this novel in order to know everything that's going on.
Yeah. Man, I always forget how big Spartans are, though.
What's that?
I always forget how huge Spartans are, though.
I feel
Like when they're
this game
standing next to
really made
people.
you feel like you were that tall too. Like you had to look down at Dr. Halsey and stuff. That was cool.
She's like, "Hey, Locke. Hey, like my helmet." I did. I think his helmet looks good.
My helmet looks awesome.
Do you think we'll ever see Master Chief's face, or they're gonna hide it forever?
You're gonna hide it forever. You can't do it.
You know who's under there?
Master Chief.
Duke
Wait.
Nukem.
Captain King.
Captain King Duke Nukem. He pulls off the helmet. Hey, baby. And then Halo 6
Right, he
ends.
pulls up the helmet, he just doesn't care anymore. He just goes, I want to do this all day long.
And then the credits roll. So, do you think we're gonna get Halo 6 in 2 years or 3 years?
Man, with Microsoft publishing it and 3/4, I don't know. Like, I think it's going to be 2 instead of 3, but it's always been 3, right?
Give or take, yeah.
Okay. I could see it being in 2, like a 2017 game.
Like we'll get Halo Wars next year, and then Halo 6, 2017.
I could see that, especially with sweet other sci-fi things happening, like Star Trek new series.
Yeah, and Star Wars.
Yeah, another Star Wars movie.
Yep.
Oh, I did write a note in here too. Don't forget about also on the 7th. Don't forget about extra live streams. A ton of people I know are doing it. A ton of industry things are doing it. It goes for a good cause. If you don't know what Extra Life is, it's basically what you stream games and play games for 24 hours, and people just donate to the cause. It's just a way to build awareness.
I think Dan Reichert and those guys are doing it.
What's that?
I think Dan Reichert, the Giant Bomb crew, are doing it.
Yeah, Giant Bomb was talking about it. Rooster Teeth always does it.
Game Informer does too.
Yeah, Game Informer. Ton of people locally. I was out in Grand Rapids, and the colleges and stuff were doing it too. They just had like a hall where you could just do Extra Life and donate if you walk by, you know. So
cool.
Don't forget about that stuff, of course. Did you have anything for me before I wrap everything else up, though?
I think it's time for you to tell the internet. So we've talked about this, and it might be a little long-winded. Eddie, you're sitting at home, and you get a phone call, and you pick it up. It's Alan Grant. He goes, "Hey, John Hammond wanted me to call you to let you know all expense paid trip to the Jurassic Park, but you must sign a waiver saying if you die, your family can't sue, no one can get in trouble. But know this is real life, Eddie. This isn't no movie. The security's probably going to be better, but there is a chance a T-Rex could get loose and kill you. Would you go?"
I think the waiver thing is crap. I would go if I could go, but I think them saying like, "Oh, but you can't sue if you die." I think that's garbage.
Well, remember, in Jurassic Park, they made Mr. Jeff Goldblum sign that waiver. He wrote that book anyway, and they were all mad at him.
Oh, he wrote the book in the movie, I guess. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess I could see the waiver because it's like I know I'm going into a death trap, but I don't think every time I go to a Jurassic Park that someone is there ready to sabotage the park every time I go.
Yeah, you're not gonna see a can of shaving cream and go, "Uh-oh, I gotta get out of here."
I would. If I saw that can of shaving cream, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't know. I would go. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I'd have to see that. I'd have to see real life dinosaurs. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Because if you get eaten by a T-Rex, how cool is that? Everyone would be like, "How would Eddie die?" "Dude, T-Rex," and then everyone will high five and then start crying because it's really sad.
Yeah,
but that's a cool way to go. If I could go anyway, if I got eaten by a T-Rex,
you'd be okay with it.
Yeah, because in real life, we wouldn't need to make a fake dinosaur. We would just need to make the toad dinosaurs. Yeah. We wouldn't need no Indominus Rex.
No, we don't need that.
But there you go. Now the world knows that we would go.
Awesome. I did want to throw a quick shout out to all the guys at Muskegon Radio 100.9 FM. Because we've been talking about this for a little while. I'm going to fade this down for a second. So obviously we started this with the whole intent of just this being the kickoff to actually being on the radio. Now, I know that it's been taking forever. A lot of things are happening. They're working on getting the people hired. But the guy who has been working with me to get it started is still 100% on board. But we're going to do it in early 2016. Don't push it during the holidays. Get every duck in a row before we, hit the ground and hopefully hit the ground running on it. And I actually stopped at the station and got a feel for everything. Was just on the show last Monday for his radio, and
I listened to it while playing
nice
Halo.
little, but it sounds good. So yeah, I mean, we won't be on the radio for this year, but we should be doing. Hopefully, in January, we'll be doing all of the run-through stuff, all of the pre-recorded show before we go live on air, and just getting a lot of stuff set. So that's that.
And so at some point, I can stop using this stupid webcam.
Yeah.
At least this microphone's getting good use.
That's like totally on his thing too. So we'll be going live, and he'll backlog the audio so that we could always pump that out as well.
Oh baby.
Oh baby, don't you know?
Cool.
Yeah. So anyway, I appreciate everyone tuning in. We're glad that you're still sticking with us, and we'll see you guys on the next level.